I know you never know a giant wooden horse that fooled an entire city. Well, the story of the Trojan horse might not be what you think. But here we are, about to dive into one of the most epic pranks in history of horse. So, let's set the scene. It's around 1200 BC, and the Greeks and Trojans have been at each other's throats for 10 long years. The Greeks were getting tired of this never-ending war. Seriously, who wouldn't? So, one day, a Greek warrior named Odysseus, who probably missed his comfy bed, came up with a plan. Let's build a massive wooden horse, he said, and hide inside it. Now, if you're thinking, who in their right mind would fall for that? You're not alone. But the Trojans apparently thought, oh cool, a giant wooden horse. Let's bring it inside our impenetrable city walls. What could possibly go wrong? Spoiler, everything. So the Trojans drag this oversized piece of furniture into their city, pat themselves on the back for winning the war. And then, here's the best part, they throw a party. Because what better way to celebrate than by getting totally hammered next to a giant wooden animal that your enemy just conveniently left behind. But here's the Trojan. As the Trojans are passed out from all that ancient wine, the Greek soldiers hidden inside the horse quietly sneak out, open the city gates, and let the rest of the Greek army in. Talk about a plot twist. The Greeks then proceed to sack the city, and that's pretty much the end of Troy. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Modern historians think the Trojan horse might not have been a literal wooden horse at all. Some believe it was actually a metaphor for a clever siege tactic, like breaking down the city's walls with some kind of ancient battering ram. Others think the horse could have been a ship or a symbol of Poseidon, the god of earthquakes, who was also associated with horses. Basically, the Trojan horse might be the world's oldest example of fake news, but regardless of whether it was a horse, a battering ram, or just a really sneaky Greek plan, the story of the Trojan horse has stuck with us for centuries. It's a reminder that sometimes the most unbelievable stories are the ones that endure. Plus, it's a pretty epic way to end a decade-long war, don't you think? So, the next time you see a wooden horse, or maybe just a really suspicious-looking gift, remember the Trojans, and maybe, just maybe, don't bring it inside your walls. Thanks for watching. Short note. If you enjoyed this dive into the legendary Trojan horse, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more wild tales from history. And let us know in the comments, would you have fallen for the Trojan horse? Be honest.